Hi guys, welcome to AUFX Pro Trading. I'm Mark. Look, this video is about how you should sort your trades, and it clearly highlights the difference in days of the week, what they do, and times of the day. This is something that most of you guys will never ever experience. Basically, you don't have the facilities for back testing in anything that you do, whereas having this code, which not only places the formation on the chart, sends an alert to your mobile automatically and marks the profit target and extensions as it goes. It also serves as a valuable backtesting tool. So what we're going to do is come through and have a look at three pairs that I look at, which is going to the pound yen, euro yen, and the US dollar yen. Those three that I look at. Now, this clearly highlights what most people miss in what they're trading. And here's a shout out to all you scam educators out there, the ones with the free RR account and the old, oh, you know what I do. Maybe they should have a look at this video, and then they might understand what a genuine trader puts out and why everyone's had such a gutful of all the shit they put out on YouTube on there every 5 minutes with their videos telling the world how wonderful they are. When I look at that, there are basically a bunch of amateurs to the level that I'm on, and as far as I promote myself is what you see in these videos, and that's it. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I've had a gutful of the fakes and scammers, and I'm sure you have too. And basically what they're doing, all they do is give FX a bad name in the long run. All right, guys, so let's come through and have a look. And by the time you get to the end of this, you'll sit there and say, well, holy hell, no one's ever shown me that before, or I didn't know that before. That's where it will leave you. And that's all part of my daily routine, how I assess trades, and why I've been able to take trading to the level that I'm on. And more than that is why I've been able to create EAs that actually work instead of crash and burn like all the shonks that we see out there, and what's given EAs a bad reputation up until now. Okay, let's come through and have a look and see what we can get into. Okay, so this is the US dollar yen, 20 minutes. So this is the process that I go to. Indicators, PT3, properties, bring that on the screen so you can see it. Export facility, we're going back to 2023, which is what I've done the other two pairs in. And this is just the run through. So the first printout that we're going to do is basically from the start of trade each morning through till 11:30 at night, right? And then that's going to be cut off. So all we do is this, click true, click OK, let that fill in. We then go to File and Open Data Folder, MQL5, Files, and that's the one that we've just created there. So what I'm going to do is just immediately change the name. That's going to be one with the time window, WIN. Okay, and we're going to click on that and open it. And these are the other ones that I'm working on here, so I'll just get them out the road for a minute. We don't want to look at them. And that's the one that I've just created here. So what I do is just to tie this up here. I don't need these columns here, 1, 2, 3. That's our dollar value. These, delete. Okay, here, and I'll just tidy this up here, that. And that. So that's the one with our time window. I'll pop that to the side. Now what we want to do is we want to print out another one, and we will just move that out of my road here so I can get to that and shut that down. Okay, so all we do now is to nullify that time window is we go down to here, and we want to make these all 24 like these specific ones here. And we just come through and do that. So what this does is giving us a printout of the times that when we can trade and what happens after when we can trade. Click OK. And again, once we get up here, it's going to do another printout. And we close that. We go to our files again here. Simple as that. Files, open data folder, MQL5, files, and here's our second file here. And we're going to call this 24-hour. Now, this code, as I say, it not only marks all the formations, it's a backtesting facility. So, you know, to buy a backtesting facility, there's probably $2 or $3 grand just in that alone. And that's all incorporated in this. Okay, so we want to open that one now. Double click on that. And there it is there. So the same thing, we'll now go through and get rid of the second time value here. We don't need that. That, copy. And we're going to delete those there. Right, so what we're going to do is take that and we're going to throw it all in the one spreadsheet so we can see it all in the one place. And go over here. Right, just so you know that I'm not doing anything shonky in the background, heaven forbid. Right, okay. So, there. Now these ones are the 24-hour, so what I'm going to simply do is color code them blue so they don't get mixed up. There, bold, right. Simply I'm just going to give myself a little bit of working room here. Insert, take the pair out of there. We don't want that in there. That can come across to the side. And that can come across to the side there. Delete that column. Delete that column. Okay, now, if we just come back down here, that other one, we don't want that anymore. We can delete that out the road. No, we don't want to save it. And we don't need this other file open any longer. So what we can do is, what I want to do now is color code those values here. So we simply format painter, get that off of the previous one in there, and hit that there, and I'll have to there, format painter, and there. So what that does is mark the minus and losses in a different color, just so I know what's what. Now, in here, as you can see, we've got trades that are 0. So what they are, everything I do, you will have heard me speak about, I do pending orders. So if a formation gets thrown up and it reverses and gets stopped out and it doesn't go forward past the formation, that trade does not get shown on the chart. However, it does register in here, so I can monitor how many trades it's doing that. So let's just come through now and sort and filter this. This is what I do. Go to there, do that. And we come down here. Largest to smallest. So what I want to do now is get rid of the that there. Delete. And shift cells up. Right. So there we have it. There's our trades through there, the different ones and the losses. So what we're going to do now is this. We're going to sort that by day of week. So the days, 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, so forth and so on. Right, that's what that is there. So we're going to sort that by day of week, smallest to largest. Now, as I say, these trades, as you've seen, they've come straight off the platform, right? I haven't done anything with them. So what we're going to have a look now is what each day of the week makes, right? So we'll come down here, Monday, and we get to there. So Monday, we've made 1,405, 1,405. Now this is a combined total from the start of 23 to today. Right, so Monday was actually a profitable day on there. Tuesday was a profitable day. 1542. Wednesday. Oh, stuff that up there. Start again. I hate it when Excel does that. Come down. And that there, 1689. You can see the value down here is where I'm looking, 1689. 1689, just in case you think I'm pulling figures out of the air again. Down. And there. Thursday is minus 1,260. Minus 1260. And Friday is a whopping $223, not worth messing around with. So let's just tidy these totals up here so we can see them all in the one spot. Like so. Go to there. Find and select. Go to special. We're looking at blanks. OK. Delete. Shift cells up. And there's all our figures. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's just chuck them up the top. There. Okay, so now let's come across and do the 24-hour the same way. So we've got to move our filtering across here. 1 and 2. Largest to smallest. Get rid of the zeros out of here. Delete. Shift cells up. Right, job done. Now we will come through to day of week and smallest to largest. So let's just see the difference now in the days doing the full 24-hour. So we come down here. We have got 1750 for Monday. 1750. This pair might be different to the others. It might have totally different attributes. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. This is the first time I've run through it, so I'm doing it with you the first time. So it will be as intriguing to me as you. 1204. Two 2563 down here. And we've got 8743, 8743. Whoa. No, we haven't got 8743. Let me just finish this off here. We've got to go right down to the bottom. It will not be 8743, I can assure you of that. It is 1443. 1443. And if we come down here, to number 5, which is Friday, we've got 1366. Now this one here hasn't made as much impact as the others, so let's just tighten that up here so we can look at them all together in the one place and compare them and just see the difference of what's been going on. So we go to here, there, special blanks, okay, delete, shift cells up there. Okay. Right, so now what we're going to do is have a look here. We're going to tidy these things up a little bit here. So we're going to just bring this over here. So this is going to be always the TW, time window. And this is going to be 24 hour, 24 HR. So let's just have a look and see what we've got here. If we look at that as a total, and that as a total, straight away we see a double. So if we come down here, Monday, we make more money by going later. Tuesday, surprise, surprise, we make less money. Here, on Wednesday, through the day, is a loss. But if we take the whole day into perspective, it is actually a win. So what I would then go through and have a look at is where the bulk of the trades that are creating this win, what time they are coming from, and then I can set that time in the code that I want to use. Right, and then we come to Friday. Friday up until 11:30 is a waste of time. I wouldn't even touch it, but there it is after that. So basically, we're removing that out of there, which means we're just looking at these 3 times here, right, which would give you that. And then when we get over here, as I say, we've got that there. So we've doubled our dollar value by being able to trade late at night. So again, this is where the EA comes in. The EA is going to take that, as I say, that I'm working on now, nearly got it, that I can put it out, is it's going to take these trades here, but it's also going to take these extra trades here, and you can set the times of day. So just in that pair there, there's basically what, $3,700 extra. Now these values are based on a $10,000 account at 1% risk per trade. That's all I'm risking is 1%. So if you were risking 2%, you double that dollar value, 2.5 that. Right, that's what you do. All right, so if we look at that there, just take that away for a minute. So this is the UJ and the UJ. Now let's come and have a look at the couple others that I've done. So we've got the pound yen here. So let's bring the 2 pound yens together. I'll move that over here first, like so. Yeah. And we know they're GJ. Let's put that one down where it should be. GJ. And we're going to copy, and pop them up here. We can fill them in where they got to go, paste. So that will go up here. And this will go up here. All right, and we'll give ourselves a little bit more room here to bring the other one across. Come back down here and go to the EJ, the Euro Yen. So now we can have a look at the attributes so we've already looked at the US dollar yen. So we've got the pound yen, and let's do this a little bit different. If we have a look at the pound yen, we've got Monday here as a losing day, right? Tuesday is a losing day. Here's your 3 winning days. So why would you mess around trading those days? So what happens is this: when you auto sum that there, instantly by removing Monday and Tuesday, you've just added another nearly $3,000 onto your trading profits. When we go to night time, here's the big significance, is this one here. What this means is, late at night, there is a lot of large trades happening in the pound yen, right? So not being able to trade 24 hours is a big detriment. So that one I would then go and pull it out and have a look at it and analyse what the best times are the day in and remove the area where we're not getting a very good success rate and follow through. So if we now look at, cancel that. If we just do this here, so if we first of all, let's go to this. Auto sum, we started off with 8.3, we started off there. If we run this across here now and do this, auto sum, there's 10,496. So we've got that compared to blanket trading. Now, guys, this is not creating any more work. This is just using smarts. This is what happens in the market. So as I say, most of you have got no idea what goes on here. You are trading blind. This is the level that you need to take it to get the best out of it. Or really, if you want to make money out of it. Now, and this is why I go off about all these scammers. I've seen the shit strategies. They have got no idea. They are living in the dark ages. Nothing that they do is successful. As I said in the video, I still had a guy come to me last week after the new free it cost him thousands. But anyway, so that's the GJ. So if we now have a look at the Euro Yen, we've got Monday. Well, Monday in the Euro Yen, you just want to leave right the hell alone, don't you? So we've got 14.58 compared to 17.64. You know, that's not worth trading for. But if we do this, right, run that across there to there. Well, now we've got that. And the same thing up here, if we just run that across there, we trade Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday only. We've now got that there. Just by doing what you can do with this code and how I look at it. That is the difference. Okay, so basically this is what happens. Here's our values here. We've got, let's just move that across to there, 3599, and we've got 5695, 5695, 1458. We add those together. If we're looking at those three, we've added up to a whopping 10,700. Now, if we put these across by themselves, 8326, 10496, 9351, add that up. There's 28,173. Guys, that's the difference between this is what the majority of you are doing and this is what I do. All right, it is as simple as that. Now, as I say, I've done nothing fancy. I've added no filters. That's just straight as the code's thrown that on the chart. Remember I said nothing has been filtered off the platform. I have certain rules that we do. Also, that's showing all the trades that pop up while you're in an existing trade. So there's probably at least a third of the losing trades that will disappear off there, and that's going to increase your profit on those days. So, you know, where we've got that 28k there, that's going to go up to probably around about 40k or something once that's all taken into consideration. So just bear that in mind as well. Yeah, we'll just run these right across. I'm not going to do Friday there, and we're going to run those across to that, those across to here, those across to here. And this is what you're going to end up with, just trading from, again, how many of you guys can sit from 7:30 in the morning until 11:30 and monitor trades? Maybe one or two of you guys have got the time. There's no way in hell I'm going to sit there and monitor trades that long. No way. At the end of the day, no one can do it. So, you know, and I'm not putting this out to push buying the EA. I'm putting this out to show you why manual trading is actually quite difficult. So there's the difference, $10,000 there to there. Now, out of that, I guarantee if you can probably make half of that, you're doing well. So that's the comparison, that to that. And probably at the end of the day, most of you guys out there are probably still out, flat out managing $9,000. So you've got to really, if you're serious about trading, you really have to think seriously about where you go moving forward. Because this is what's out there, this is what technology is doing, and this is just simply what you're missing out on. This is just one little code on three little pairs. So that can be put across. We've got Canadian yen, pound, Aussie dollar, a myriad of others there. As I say, I talk about the US 100. I haven't added that in because it's an indice. You can do that by yourself. But anyway, guys, look, that's what you can do with these codes. That's what I'm doing. It's just to help you understand that taking a blanket approach to trading ain't going to bestow you wealth. This is what it takes. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Catch you down the track.